And hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan. And once again, bringing you my thoughts and review for the brand new Alex Wright, Keanu Reeves film, Bill and Ted Save, Face the Music, or Bill and Ted 3, as you want to call it. So, time to rock and roll, people. Let's talk about this movie. It's finally here. You know, we've been waiting like almost, I believe, 30 years for a new version of Bill and Ted. It's been forever. You know, those movies came out, I think, even before I was born. But I have seen them. I love them both. The first two are great 80s, comedy as well. So Bill and Ted are back, and now this time they're older. They have children of their own, and they're still trying to be rock and roll legends that they are. Bringing back the Wild Stallions. And this time around, they have to basically save the universe, if you want to call it that. So basically, Bill and Ted, they find out that they have to finish this song that's supposed to unite the entire universe and to be one excellent music song. And unfortunately, they can't remember how to write it or when to begin, so they decide to go to the future and try to find their future selves who already written the song and try to get it back so they can perform it, live and try to save the world or the universe, as a matter of fact. While that's all happening, they have their daughters who are pretty much basically them, but younger. And they go back in time as well, where they have to basically find members of a band to make a band from the greatest players of them all time. You have Armstrong, the trumpet player, Mozart, pretty much every person who's ever played a musical instrument back in the day, who pretty much changed what music is today, from the past all the way to like the Stone Age. So let's face it, that what they did was pretty cool. I actually enjoyed that stuff. This movie was fun. I actually enjoyed it a lot. There was a lot of moments where I was like, oh yeah, I remember the original movie and how these two worked together. Keanu and Alex were great. It was great seeing Alex come back. I mean, let's face the facts, we haven't seen him since Bill and Ted. I mean, he's probably done other movies, but it's not exactly his career kind of took off like Keanu's did. Keanu, he walks in the street, everybody knows who he is. Everybody's gonna go mob him because he's Keanu. We all know who he is. From Matrix. He's coming back for another Matrix movie, so that's gonna be cool. John Wick really brought back his career to what it is now. So yeah, Keanu has done really well for himself. He's a great actor. I kind of wish Alex, who plays Bill, kind of had the same flavor. I mean, I'm pretty sure his career's fine, but a lot of people probably don't remember him except for Bill and Ted. So, I mean, maybe there's a movie out there that he was very good in. I just haven't seen it, but Bill and Ted is the only one I know he's in. But, yeah. But, it was great seeing them back. The chemistry is still the same. They still talk, oh, excellent dudes and all that good stuff. They brought that stuff back, and it was fun. It was great. They're having, these two girls play their daughters, pretty much playing them as younger. Really was good as well. I thought that was going to be kind of annoying, but seeing the two girls go on their own adventure, playing off, what Bill and Ted had to do, because the movie really focuses on Bill and Ted, but it does also focus on their daughters as well, but none of them overshadows each other, so I kind of like that. I thought that was really good. Yeah, the plot of the movie was fun. I enjoyed it. There was some stuff I liked more from what the girls did than what Bill and Ted did, and vice versa. But I still enjoyed it as a film itself, because they, both, it felt like it was two stories in one, and one did not overshadow the other, overshadowed the other. So, that worked really well. I thought they balanced that very good. The humor was there. I enjoyed that. It's not as funny as, maybe the other two were, but you know what? It's been almost like 30 years since those movies came out, so what can you do? I'm just glad we got to see this. A lot of people probably don't, from this generation, don't know what Bill and Ted is. Kind of a shame. Those movies were really cool. Like I said, those movies were beyond my time, but when I was able to watch those movies growing up, I saw them, thought they were hilarious, and I still do. I still enjoyed the first two. I don't know where I put the third one yet, but I'm gonna have to watch it again just to see where I put it up. But yeah, I enjoyed it. You know, if you want to watch a fun little comedy action adventure film, check it out. If you remember Bill and Ted the first two, and you want that nostalgia to come back, check it out as well. You know, rent it on Amazon. You know, it's like $20, I believe, to rent it, or 27 to buy it, or one of them. Give it a shot. You know, it might not bring back the joys of what the first two gave us, but it was still fun enough to be like, okay, this is a fun third installment. You know, it's not as in the same level as the first two will ever be, but that's okay. You know, at least they tried, and it wasn't like they tried and made fun of it. You know, they really tried to, you know, capture the magic of what the first two were. You know, giving us Bill and Ted and how they take life as how they go about their lives. You know, how they try to balance normal life with, you know, having children, and also trying to be like rock and roll stars at the same time. So I thought that worked very well. I enjoyed it. So, you know, I recommend it if you want to give it a shot. You know, if you guys were worried that, oh, maybe Keanu is not as funny as he used to be, he still has funnies, but, you know, they're not exactly, you know, gut wrenching. So, but it's still there. I had a couple laughs that kind of like make me like, oh my god, that stuff was hilarious. I mean, nothing like the first two, but still, like I said, they tried. I think it hit the bullseye where it needed to hit the bullseye, and it was fine. So leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about Bill and Ted, and what do you guys think about it? Did you guys enjoy it? Did you guys think it was bad? Did you guys ever see the original two? Do you guys like the original two better? Did you guys hate those movies? Leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought. Thank you very much, and have a good day.